certificates of retirement and appreciation to him and his wife, Gloria. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for Colonel Sokol and remain standing for the service medal presentation. Citation to accompany the award of the Meritorious Service Medal, 3rd Oak Leaf Cluster, to Dennis J. Duffin. Lieutenant Colonel Dennis J. Duffin distinguished himself in the performance of outstanding service to the United States as Director, Tactical Air Control Operations, Headquarters, 5th Air Force, Yokota Air Base, Japan, and while assigned to the Northwest Air Defense Sector, McChord Air Force Base, Washington, from 9 December 1985 to 31 July 1991. His outstanding leadership, exceptional knowledge of tactical air operations, and dedication to duty ensured the highest level of combat readiness of tactical air control assets throughout the Western Pacific Theater. As a senior leader in the Northwest Air Defense Sector, his wise counsel and mature judgment contributed significantly to the excellent ratings awarded by the Tactical Air Command Inspector General Operational Readiness Team. The distinctive accomplishments of Colonel Duffin culminate a distinguished career in the service of his country and reflect great credit upon himself and the United States Air Force. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Gloria, if you come on up. Certificate of Retirement from the Armed Forces of the United States of America. To all who shall see these presents, greeting. This is to certify that Lieutenant Colonel Dennis J. Duffin, having served faithfully and honorably, is retired from the United States Air Force on the first day of August, 1991. Signed, Chief of Staff, United States Air Force, and Commander, Northwest Air Defense Sector. The United States flag being presented to Lieutenant Colonel Duffin was flown over our building earlier today to commemorate his 26 years of outstanding service to the United States Air Force. Certificate of Appreciation from the United States Air Force. To all who shall see these presents, greeting. This is to certify that Gloria Duffin, on the occasion of the retirement of her husband from active duty with the United States Air Force, has earned grateful appreciation for her own unselfish, faithful, and devoted service. Her unfailing support and understanding helped to make possible her husband's lasting contribution to the nation. Dated the first day of August, 1991, signed Chief of Staff, United States Air Force, and Commander, Northwest Air Defense Sector.
On behalf of the men and women in the sector, I'd like you to have those. We know that without your support, Dennis couldn't have done all the things for us that he's done for the past 26 years. And the nation and the people here really appreciate all the sacrifices you, Todd, and Lisa and Denise have made. And it's not easy on the children either, because I know just dragging mine across the country one more time this past month. Thanks to all of them. Thank you very much. Dennis, at the culmination of 26 years of being in the uniform, we'd like to thank you for your service. Dennis came on active duty about 5 years after getting out of college back in 1965 for OTS. Became a air weapons controller and served many places. We were coincidentally in a couple places like the Pueblo crisis back in '68. Wound up dragging a few of us into Korea. But he's brighter than a lot of us, and got his master's degree in 1970, PhD in 1980 from Southern Cal. And so he's got going on to a career using his second profession as doctor, which is really neat. He's done a great many things. Served in a lot of very responsible, important positions. Served in Southeast Asia in response to the evacuation of South Vietnam and the Marquez incident. For those of you that remember that, which is a lot of excitement, and the controller and discipline that he helped provide made those the successes that they were, and not military successes, but tactical successes of the events. And those were exciting times, as some of us recall very vividly. Dennis was all part of that. He's gone on to serve in a number of positions, qualified in the AWACS, both at Tinker and at Yokota. He's been a controller about everywhere. There's a controller in the Pacific and the continental U.S. and wound up here at McCord. We're happy to have not very fine here. But speaking on behalf of all the men and women of the sector, and in particular Colonel Coleman, who I know would extend the same thank you. We're deeply appreciative of all the support and the expertise that you brought to us, because you just don't get experience. You have to grow, and you've given us a lot. Thanks a lot. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Turn it over.
Well, I really didn't plan to say much. The new 62nd commander said something about you couldn't speak as well as the Gettysburg Address. You ought to be briefer. So I'll be very brief and just thank everybody. The B crew and A crew were great during my time here. The day staff, I kept Colonel Ledgard and the folks in Doko running, and we had a good relationship. And this sector is very much like almost everywhere else I've been. Outstanding people doing an important job, and it's got better throughout the 26 years I've been at it. The success in the Gulf War, I think, showed how professional people are. So thank you all. I invite you all over to the pub deli, where I've got a cake of beer and some Cokes over there, and thank you again.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the formal portion of our ceremony. Please take this opportunity to congratulate Dennis and Gloria and enjoy some refreshments in the back of the room. Thank you.
All right.